In today's digital world, people frequently use streaming platforms to document their daily lives. But what happens when tragedy unfolds during one of these live-streamed moments? This was the case with young TikToker Kalecia Williams, who was recording a video of herself dancing just moments before her untimely death. But what happened to her? Did the rising influencer have any enemies, or was her death an accident? These are just a few questions that some of her followers have raised. So, what happened to Kalecia Williams? American-born Kalecia Williams was born there in 2004. Her exact birth date is still a mystery. Speaking of her parents, Williams was the stepdaughter of Ronnie Savoy and the daughter of April Smith at the time of her death. She was 16 years old. Her parents referred to her as Pinky a lot. She also held an American nationality and was of African American ethnicity. Regarding her scholastic background, she was a South Atlanta high school student at the time of her death. She may have attended Crawford W. Long Middle School, according to some web pages. She was a beautiful young girl who loved dancing a lot. Kalecia Williams loved one thing, which was dancing, and she did that until the moment that someone gruesomely killed her. Kalecia Williams had received an invitation to a Christmas party from a friend named Infinity. Infinity's mother had spoken with Kalecia's parents, assuring them she would escort Williams and her friends. She has also informed them that the event will be for girls only. Kalecia Williams's parents felt she was indoors for too long due to the deadly COVID-19 virus, spreading around in 2020 and making many individuals and families isolate themselves at home. They urged her to go out and have fun with her friends, but they didn't know that her leaving the house that day would be the last time they saw their daughter alive. Kalecia Williams's parents believed she was over at a hangout with her friends and stayed on Airbnb. And saw what had transpired immediately after hearing the gunshot. She claimed to have seen two of the boys bringing Kalecia's body into the hotel lobby. One of them held Williams' right leg, the other his left. The men informed her that she had been shot and requested assistance.
She was like, what hotel we at? What hotel? She was panicking, like she didn't know what was the name of the hotel. I seen two guys walking off the elevator with a little girl holding her. Holding one leg, one was holding one leg and the other one was holding the other leg, and that was since she had been shot.
According to the police, the boy who shot Kalecia Williams was her acquaintance. The cops arrested the boy at the crime scene, but the police didn't reveal his identity. The boy was taken into custody and interrogated at the police station. The law enforcement agency charged him with sexual assault, underage possession of a weapon, felony murder, and reckless conduct. The cops have detained him in a remand home in the Metro Regional Youth Detention Center. The reason for the altercation between the boy and Kalecia Williams is still yet unknown. For the boy to have pulled out a gun and shot Kalecia Williams, he has no self-control. And if the law enforcement agents release him from detention, they should further send him to an organization that deals with and helps people learn how to control their anger. If he could control his anger that day, then there is every possibility that Miss Kalecia Williams would still be alive and probably at home. She could have gotten the chance to experience and live life even more. April Smith and Ronnie Savoy had no idea that something terrible had occurred to their child until 8 hours after Kalecia Williams died. The chaperone, for reasons unknown, refused to answer Kalecia's parents' phone call. The parents were calling to inquire over their child to ensure she was safe and all right, like every loving and caring parent would do, were being ignored. The chaperone called Kalecia Williams' parents to tell them what had happened to their daughter. The parents were furious and disappointed that the chaperone did not inform them immediately until 8 hours after their daughter died. The parents had no idea their child wasn't at Airbnb, where the chaperone had told them she would be. They probably would have constantly been in contact with their child and checked on her regularly to ensure she was safe. The parents expressed anger towards the chaperone and felt the chaperone should be held accountable for what had happened. The father stated that although killings in Atlanta at that time were uprising, he never believed his daughter would be a victim. Before Kalecia's killing, about 3 people died in Atlanta. Kalecia Williams' parents felt the chaperone should have called them immediately after the incident because that's what every parent would have done if a child was under their care. Kalecia's parents could only suffer pain and heartbreak over their lost child. Like every parent out there who may have lost their child or children one way or the other, Kalecia Williams' parents would wish there was something they could do to bring their child or children back to life and back to them. But medically and scientifically, it wouldn't have been possible for them to do it. The Hyatt Management Group made it known to the public that they were hurt and saddened by what had happened in their hotel. They made it known that they were working alongside and cooperating with the police to help their investigation. The Hyatt Management Group made it known that they had issued a new policy whereby only guests 18 years old and above were allowed to book a room in their hotel. Kalecia Williams' viewing took place on Friday, the 1st of January 2021, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the R.W. Andrews Mortuary. Her funeral followed the next day at the Life-Changing Work of Faith Church, Washington Road. Kalecia Williams' parents were sad that their daughter was never coming back home again, like every parent. April Smith, Kalecia's mother, has vowed to get justice for her daughter. Her parents are left with the memories and pictures of their daughter, but we can only hope it comforts them. Thank you so much for watching the whole video. If you had fun or learned anything, do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment, share. I know it's annoying to hear me ask that, but it really helps the channel and motivates me a lot. If there's a topic you'd like to see or learn more about, just leave me a comment under this video. Goodbye and see you in the following video.